Okay, folks, we are back with more of lesson 37 of learning Russian. It is 37, right? I'm bad at remembering numbers. Yeah, it is 37. Okay, cool. All right, so we're up to exercise number 5, and we just need to conjugate, once again, 4 verbs. So now it's zaezhat and, oh, different. Okay. But I thought it'd be zaezhat and zaidit, but no, it's zaezhat to quickly drive into somewhere, or to drive into, to drive therein. Oblitat, to fly around. Zaplivat, to swim or boat therein. And obiegat, to run around. So let's go ahead and get to conjugating. Zaezhat we have here. So я заезжаю. Ты заезжаешь. Он and она заезжает. Мы заезжаем. Вы заезжаете. And они заезжают. Past tense forms are он заезжал. Она заезжала. And они заезжали. Very fine. Очень хорошо. Next, облетать, like Yuri Gagarin flew around the world. Where is облетать? Do they not have it here? It looks like, unless I am really missing something, it looks like they don't have it here. Okay, fine. I will have to type it in myself. Gosh, I have to do so much work. Life is so hard. Okay, hold on. Let me get my reference so that I do not make a silly mistake, because that would be silly. Я облетаю. I mean, these are really the same conjugations as for летать. It's just you add ob at the beginning of everything. Облетаешь, облетает, мы облетаем, вы облетаете, они облетают, он облетал, она облетала, and then они облетали is already there. Okay, fine. And заплывать, to swim or boat therein, or yonder. Do they have this here at least? They do have заплывать. So, я заплываю, ты заплываешь, он or она заплывает, мы заплываем, вы заплываете, они заплывают, он заплывал, она заплывала, and они заплывали. Okay, wonderful. And the last one, оббегать. Оббегать. Where is оббегать? Here is оббегать. Я убегаю. Ты убегаешь. Он and она убегает. Мы убегаем. Вы убегаете. Они оббегают. Whoops, I pressed the wrong key. Sorry. Он оббегал. And она оббегала. There we go. And они оббегали. Perfect. Everything went without a hitch for once. All right, so we have 7 sentences, or actually, once again, we have 6 because the first one's already been done. So, я заезжал за тобой 2 раза, но тебе не было дома. I stopped in with you за тобой, like I stopped in at your place twice, but you were not at home. Okay. Каждый день отец something за детьми в школу. Every day the father something for the children at school. So I guess probably he заезжает. He stops in by car. So that would then be заезжает, because obviously the father is third person singular. Уважаемые туристы, пожалуйста, не something на бойки. Honored tourists, please do not something behind the buoys. I guess that would then be заплывать. Please do not. Okay, and if you're speaking to the group of people, use вы, so it's заплываете. I'm actually just looking. Hold on. What? Lol, what? I think this is wrong. Or at least according to my notes, it's wrong. Hold on, let me return to that one later because my notes indicate a different answer here, but I'm not seeing my answer here in these. Let's come back to that later. I have a feeling this is wrong, but that's okay. If we get it wrong, then we'll suspect it's number 3. Let's see if any of these others give some trouble. So, Martin something весь район, но цветов не нашел. So, obviously, весь район, the entire area. So, I'm going to assume he went around the entire area. So, what do we have here with ob at the beginning? We have облетать. I'm going to assume that Martin is not a bird and can't fly around the area. Then it's likely that he обегат, or rather, since it's past tense, he обегал. Martin being a masculine name. So Martin обегал весь район. Martin ran around the entire area, но цветов не нашел, but did not find flowers. But flowers not find. All right. It's kind of unusual in Russia. Flower shops are usually pretty readily at hand in Russia because Russian women love flowers. Well, not only Russian women, but giving flowers to women in Russia is a big thing. So for that reason, flower shops are a big thing there. На сутки космонавты something Землю 16 раз. Okay, so it's about cosmonauts doing something with the Earth. Seems like a good case for use of the word облетать, to fly around. And since the cosmonauts are doing it, it's third person plural, so we'll go ahead and take облетают. So, за сутки, which means, I think, in a day. Космонавты облетают Землю. Cosmonauts fly around the Earth 16 раз. 16 times. So, in a day, cosmonauts fly around the Earth 16 times. Wonderful. Try doing that on foot. Дети играли в воде. Children played in the water. Они something за лодку и играли. So they went behind the boat. I'm going to assume they swam behind the boat. They probably did not fly behind the boat or around the boat. So, and this is past tense, right? Yeah, it's obviously past tense. The children did. Yeah, it's phrased in past tense. So the children заплывали за лодку и играли. They swam behind the boat and went diving. I'm not actually even sure if I naturally say dove or dived. I think both of those are correct, but one's American and one's British. I need to learn English. Okay, вчера мы something в этот бар, но вас не видели. So, yesterday we something in this bar. So, yeah, I'm going to assume once again that they probably didn't walk around the bar. They probably stopped in at the bar. So, it's за. And since it's past tense and it's plural because it's мы, it's заезжали. And indeed, there is a mistake. So let me quickly read this. I'm pretty sure this one is correct. Вчера мы заезжали в этот бар. Yesterday, we stopped in at the bar. Но вас не видели. But you did not see, or we did not see you. We didn't see you yesterday. Okay, coming back to this one now. This is problematic because it says, "Dear tourists, please do not swim behind the buoys in the water." Now, I took the word that we have here under zaplivat, which is zaplivайте. But my reference has a completely different word. Now, you might think, okay, maybe they want you to use the other plivat, so instead of zaplivat, use zaplit. But the reference that I have here also doesn't say zaplivyotia. It actually uses, the reference I'm looking at says zaplivaitia. Now, I'm wondering, hold on. Let's go to Wiktionary and see what we can say. If we search here for the word, so the word that I have here in my reference is zaplivaitia. This is the word that my reference has here. And in fact, since I've already gone to the trouble of writing it in here, let me try sticking it in here and see if that satisfies the site. Yes, it did. So that is what the site was looking for. But what is this? What kind of conjugation is this? Because it's not in either list that we have. Zaplivaitie. Second person plural imperative. Imperative imperfective. I think it's the imperative that makes it different, because imperative often has a different, hold on, let's see. Yeah, here it is, zaplivaitie. So the reason why it's not in our reference here is because this does not show imperative forms. That makes sense, because it's imperative because it's basically an order. If you're telling somebody, do this, if you're saying swim behind the buoys or don't swim behind the buoys, it's basically in the form of giving an order. And so linguistically, that's what the imperative is. But that's really a dirty trick not including it here in the reference, because again, people doing this exercise the first time, they'll think, well, it's probably one of these words here, right? It's got to be one of these. But no, it's a word that they didn't include unless they included it somewhere else. But I don't think there's the imperative anywhere else here. So man, that is really a dirty trick. Like, that's really, how are you supposed to know that? Honestly, that's really, and it's just that one thing. All of the others are pretty straightforward, and it's just that one that throws you off. So it's really just like, wow, they really, I want to say they're trying to trip people up. Like, they're actually deliberately trying to get people really like stuck on that one exercise by having them have these problems with the sorry, my browser froze for a second there, having them really get stuck on these forms that are not even included in the reference for the lesson. So I kind of feel like that's deliberate, but wow, that's just a dirty trick. Okay, well, we're getting close to the end. We have just one more conjugation exercise and then one more fill in the blanks exercise. So what do we have here? We have objehat, to drive around, oblietet, again to fly around, but whereas here it was oblietat, now it's oblietet. So one is multi-directional, the one is single directional. I don't know which is which, but I'll be perfectly honest, I don't really care too much right now. Zaplit, again, same as zaplivat, except one is multi-directional, one is single directional, and zabiejat as opposed to zabiegat. So, all right, let's go ahead and do these. Obiechat. We have, where is obiechat? Do they have obiechat here? They must. Yes, they do. Here is obiechat. Ya objedu. Let's go ahead and close Wiktionary just for a second. And, yeah, objedu was already there. Fine, then let's do ты объедешь, он or она объедет. Мы объедем, вы объедете, они объедут, он объехал, она объехала, and они объехали. So far, so good, I think, I hope. Облетет, where is... Oh, they don't have letet and letat here, do they? No, they do not. I will need to type these in manually. So let's go ahead and take this from here. And let's see, what do we have? We have... hold on, let me look it up. Fortunately, I have these written down, so I... Облетет. Okay. Я облечу. Okay. Ты облетишь. Он and она облетит. Мы облетим. Вы облетите. Они облетают. Not облетает. Облетят. It's already there. And then он облетел and она облетела. Okay, I think that is correct. Заплит should be here. Where is заплит? Here is заплит down here. Я заплыву. Ты заплывешь. Он or она заплывет. Мы заплывем. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button again. I have a tendency to do that sometimes. Вы заплывете. Они заплывут. Он заплывал. Она заплывала. And они заплывали. Good. Okay, looks all right. At the end here, it looks like the answers are slightly too long for their boxes, which is a bit unsettling, but let's see what happens. Let's see if it takes it. And finally, забежать. So where is забежать? Here. Я забегу. Ты забежишь. Он and она забежит. Мы забежим. Вы забежите. Они забегут. Он забежал. And I'll just go ahead and copy and paste that for она забежала and они забежали. And oh, dearie, dearie me, I seem to have made a mistake once again. How does this happen? So, let's go through this. Я забегу. Ты забежишь. Забежит. Забежите. Забегут. And then забежала and забежали. Everything here appears to be correct. What about here? Заплыть. Я заплыву, ты заплывешь, он or она заплывет. Заплывем, заплывете, заплывут. Oh. That's why. This is not correct. They actually have the same past tenses for zaplit as for zaplivat. So that is a mistake here in the reference. I believe this is correct for zaplivat, but zaplit should be. Yeah, remember I said these look too long for the spaces. I was right. They're actually this is wrong. So past tense for on is actually not on заплывал, but simply on заплыл. And likewise, они. Oh, you can even see it here. You can see она заплыла. So they actually had it right here, but then they got it wrong in the reference. So There we go. And then ani zaplili. There we go. So they got it right here, but here, this section here is wrong. That was the problem. Again, I wonder if they do that on purpose because it seems like there's often just like that one thing that's wrong. I wonder if they do that deliberately to trip you up and make you look it up so that you have to not just copy and paste from the reference, but you have to kind of figure it out on your own by looking it up in a dictionary. I don't know. It seems a bit mean, but maybe they want you to kind of think for yourself a bit and actually have to look it up. I don't know. Anyway, finally, 8 sentences here. Этот мужчина слишком далеко заплыл. This man swam too far. That is a bad thing. Когда у меня будет много денег, when I have, or when I will have a lot of money, because it's будет, so when I will have a lot of money, я something весь мир на машине. So I guess he's saying he will go around the world in a car. The verb for that here should be объеду, so я объеду весь мир на машине. When I have a lot of money, I'll drive around the entire world in a car. I have bad news for you, sir. Oceans. Or ma'am, I guess it could be a female speaker as well. Or, gender-neutral pronouns if you wish. Gagarin something нашу планету. They really like talking about Gagarin and how he flew around stuff. I guess there's not really many other contexts in which you would use verbs like облететь or облетать. Anyway, so this is obviously past tense because Gagarin did that in the past, and he's, as far as I know, a male. So Gagarin облетел нашу планету за 108 минут. Gagarin flew around our planet in 108 minutes. Когда моей бабушке было 75, that's right, 75 лет, она села в машину и something всю Европу. So, I guess, again, this will be drive around since she's doing it in a car. So, again, объехать. But now it's, but it's past tense. Right, below. When she was 75. Okay, I thought somehow in my mind I interpreted it as saying when she will be 75, but no, it's past tense actually. So, grandma, I hope, is feminine, female, a woman. So I'll go ahead and take the female past tense form. So, когда моей бабушке было 75 лет, она села в машину и объехала всю Европу. So when our grandmother was 75 years old, she sat in a car, got into a car, and drove around all of Europe. Ты something ко мне домой на минутку. So they're basically saying, can you come to my house for a minute? So again, we should use za to stop in quickly somewhere. Probably not swim to my house unless you live in Venice or some other place where houses are on canals, but let's go ahead and reasonably assume that it's probably забежать. And then, since the person said ты, we will take ты забежишь. So, ты забежишь ко мне домой на минутку. Can you stop in at my house for a minute? Они something на яхте далеко в открытое море. So, I guess since they're on a yacht, a yacht, seems likely that a verb involving water is involved here. And this is past tense. It's saying that they did it in the past. So it's past tense, plural, should be заплыли. Seems reasonable. So, они заплыли на яхте далеко в открытое море. They sailed to, like therein sailed, на яхте, on a yacht, далеко, far away, в открытое море, on the open sea. So they sailed on a yacht far away to the open sea. Tourist, something весь город на такси. Okay, so the tourist drove around the city in a taxi. So the tourist is a single person, a third person singular. So turist Nashol here indicates that it's past tense. So sorry, it's not current tense, it is, or present tense, it is past tense. So, объехал. Турист объехал весь город на такси, но так и не нашел гостиницу. The tourist drove around the entire city in a taxi, but did not find hotel. Poor travel planning there on your part, sir. And finally, сейчас я быстро something в библиотеку и возьму книги. So they are going to quickly, I don't think they want to say they are going to run around the library because that's not a good way to get books out of the library. A more likely outcome is that they забежат to the library. So since it's я забегу. Let's go ahead and put забегу in here, and aha, the lesson is completed. Wonderful, that was the correct answer. So, сейчас я быстро забегу в библиотеку и возьму книги. Now I quickly stop in or run into the library and take the books, or borrow the books from the library. So, there you go. That was lesson 37. It was somewhat shorter than some of the previous lessons that we've had on verbs of motion. I think the point here is fairly simple. За, as indicated in the text here on this reference, is used for mainly two things. It's saying you're going куда, you're going therehin, you're going in that direction to that place. Or if you're stopping in quickly at the store, at the library, at somebody's house, then you also use it there to say that you make a quick stop there on your way. And meanwhile, the prefix ob or abo simply means to go around something, or somewhere, or someone. So there you go. Reasonably straightforward compared to some of the other lessons I think we've had. There were some tricky things. We did get stuck here a couple of times. One's because they used an imperative form which was not in the reference, and one's because the reference had incorrect information regarding the past tense forms. So those were kind of snags that you could get stuck on. But other than that, I think this lesson was reasonably clear, reasonably straightforward. So that's it for lesson 37 of Learn Russian with Learn Russian. And hopefully we'll see you folks next time for lesson 38. Until then, folks, thanks for watching. I will talk to you folks later. Bye-bye. Пока-пока.